Hey there! Welcome back to Clark's Cozy Corner, and I'm your buddy, Miss Clark. Well, you know I'm so happy to see you boys and girls because you're smiling, and you know that's my favorite. And you know I'm happy to see you because you, my friend, are so super beautiful. And you, mister, you're so extremely handsome. Yes, you! Alright, friends, well, you already know what time it is. It's time for Look Who's in the Corner. Today's shout out goes to my buddies, Tori, Caleb, Elijah, and Andy. Hi guys, and they're from Girard, Ohio. Thank you so much for being part of the Clark's Cozy Corner family. Remember that time I got to see you and I was wearing my autism awareness shirt? You're so lovely and you have a lovely mother. So thank you again, guys. Thank you for watching. Okay guys, truth moment. I know you're little, and well, you're not so little, but nonetheless, you're not old either. And just by looking at you, the face that you're making, you're probably thinking sometimes, you know, Miss Clark, I go through so much. I have a lot to deal with. And I'm looking at you, and you're probably thinking, no, Miss Clark, you don't believe this because you think only adults have problems. Well, that's not the case. I believe you. I do. No, I'm serious. I believe you. Now, you might be thinking your problem's not the same as maybe, I don't know, a washer breaking or maybe needing new tires on the car. Those are big adult problems, and a lot of them has to deal with money. Lots and lots of money. But I'm not taking away your problems. I want you to know that I hear you, I see you, I care about you, and I'm here for you. And I get it. I know you're little, but you can still have problems. I'm serious. So I want you to know your problems are very important to me. But here's the thing. I don't want this to happen. I don't want your problems to get huge and overwhelming and you just lose your mind thinking, I can't handle this anymore. And I don't want your problems to just continue to pile on one another because then you'll really start freaking out. So here's the deal, friends. If you're like me, you've probably been in some tricky situations, and I think I'm talking to you. Yes, you. And if you've ever been in a tricky situation and you just don't know how to handle it, well, guess what? You are in for a treat because today's story, boys and girls, is called none other than I Can Handle It. And this story is written by Wright and illustrations by Santos. So if you're ever in a situation where you think it's so sticky, it's so icky, and you don't know how to make it through, well, come join me for today's story and bring a friend because I want them to learn how to handle their problems too. Okay? All right, see you soon. I Can Handle It by Wright. Illustrations by Santos. Narrated by Miss Clark. Okay, boys and girls, let's go on an adventure and see how this main character handles tricky situations. My name is Sebastian, and I can handle anything. I'm sad when my best friend is mad at me. I can handle it, though. I can give him a hug. I can try to make him laugh. I can draw a picture. I can handle it. Well, those are awesome tips, boys and girls. Maybe you should try that when you think one of your best friends or even friends are mad at you. I'm frustrated when adults don't listen. Can I handle it? I can say, excuse me, down here. I can write a letter. I can tell someone else. I can handle it. I'm mad when my sister won't stop bugging me, but I think I can handle it. I can ask her to stop. I could move away from her. I could make a joke and laugh. I can handle it. Boys and girls, some of you have been here, or maybe you're there right now. Maybe your older sister or brother, or even little sister or brother, it might seem like they're nagging you, and you just want some peace and quiet. And look at the suggestion that he offers, him to move away. I don't know if you could do that, but maybe you could just go in another room. I'm annoyed when I can't find my shoe. Can I handle it? I can send out a search party. I can take out an ad in the paper. I guess I can wear another pair. I
can handle it.
Wow, just yesterday, boys and girls, I couldn't find my car keys. I definitely didn't send out a search party, and I didn't even think to put an ad in the paper. Those are silly solutions to handling the problem. Thank God I found them.
I'm disappointed when I want a pet, but I'm not allowed to have one. I can handle this one, I think. I can pretend my sister is a pet. I can make one. I can play with my friend's pet in exchange for him playing with my sister. I can handle it.
Giving his sister away in exchange for a pet? Now that's hilarious.
I feel ashamed when I do something wrong. Can I handle it? I can draw an I'm sorry picture. I can do chores without being asked even once. I can go to my room and stay there until I'm 80. I can handle it.
I think he's just exaggerating, boys and girls. And what I mean by that is, he's definitely not going to stay until he's 80. He's just stretching the truth a little there.
I'm upset when the pool is closed, but I can handle it. I can swim in the tub. I can save my money to buy my own pool. I can handle it. I feel discouraged when my words don't come out right. But can I handle it? I can ask a friend to help me. I can draw a picture instead of explaining. I can sleep on it and come up with the right thing to say. I can handle it.
You know, boys and girls, you might be in this situation. Sometimes you're trying to get someone to understand something and they just can't understand what you're trying to say. Again, he chose to draw a picture. Maybe you consider writing your thoughts down and maybe they'll understand what you're trying to write then.
I'm cranky when I'm not allowed to watch TV. I can handle it though. I can make my own TV and watch that. I can act out my favorite TV show. I can put on a puppet show for others to watch. I can handle it.
I absolutely love how creative he's being, boys and girls. Have you ever tried any of these ideas?
I feel bored when I'm stuck at home. I'm not sure how to handle it. I can make new slime recipes. I can build the best fort ever. I can video call my friends. I can handle it.
Oh, boys and girls, I just have to ask, how many of you love making slime? I'm sure you have lots of fun. Just try not to get it all over your carpet. I don't think your parents or special guardians would appreciate that very much.
I'm miserable when it's bedtime. How do I handle that? I guess I can cry myself to sleep. I can lie in bed and think about all the things I get to do tomorrow. I can count hedgehogs. I can handle it.
Looks like he has a thing for hedgehogs. How many of you have ever had a hard time sleeping? Or how many of you don't like when you're supposed to go to bed? Oh, I hope you don't wake up in the middle of the night and try to turn on TV. You need your rest.
Sometimes I feel sad, frustrated, mad, annoyed, disappointed, ashamed, upset, discouraged, cranky, bored, or miserable. But I can handle it. I can handle anything.
That's right, boys and girls. Sebastian can handle anything, and so can you. Hey, check this out. It looks like this page is just for us. Let's see, what does it say? It says, my name is, and then there's a blank, and then it says, I can handle anything. Well, I have an idea, buddies. How about on a count of 3, we are going to read this page together. But when it says my name is, I want you to fill in your name. And then, as loud and proud as we can, we are going to say, and I can handle anything. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. My name is Miss Clark, and I can handle anything. So great. I just love this book, boys and girls. I hope now you have more courage to handle tricky situations. Hey there, I'm back. What did you think of this riddle out, boys and girls? I don't know about you, but I think Sebastian was fantastic at handling tricky situations. I think he handled his problems beautifully. Okay, I'm looking at you, and you're looking a little confused. Look, let's stop right here. Let's rewind. I am in no way, shape, or form saying that your problems are going to be easy and that you could just solve it just like that. What I am saying is, oftentimes in life, there's lots of things that happen to you and myself, and it's out of our control. We always can't control what happens to us. But you want to know what we can control? We can control how we react to it. Let me give you an example. Say if you were walking down the street and you had all these cards in your hand and you were being extra super careful. But then someone out of nowhere wasn't paying attention and they bump into you and then whoa! All your cards fall everywhere. Okay, well, we can't change the situation. The cards are on the floor and they're not gonna pick up themselves. It's not like you can just go like, and then they're all gone. So what can we do as options? Well, we could scream and go, ah, my cards are on the ground. Well, someone might look at us and think that, well, we have bigger issues than our cards being on the ground. What's a solution? What can we do if our cards are on the ground and someone bumped into us? Well, sure, yes, absolutely. We can pick them up ourselves. What about you? Yes, you could ask the person who bumped into you to help pick them up. And you know what you also can do? If you remember in the book, Sebastian came up with silly solutions too to handle his problems. You could turn this into a competition and maybe someone can time you and see how fast you can pick the cards up. How about you time me, okay? I mean, I have to pick them up, so I might as well make it fun, right? Okay, I'm going to pick up all these cards and let's see. Let's see if I could do it in 30 seconds. Do you think I could do it? No. All right, well, I hope I proved you wrong. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. All right, ready? Set. Okay. All right. I know what I'm gonna do. I'll move them all together like this. That ought to help. Okay. I'm gonna beat you. Watch. I know I can pick up all these cards in 30 seconds. Okay. I hope I beat the time. Okay. Here's the true test. I know they seem messy, but I can shape them later. The main goal is to get them off the sidewalk. Remember, someone else can trip. Okay. Am I beating the time?
Oh no!
Okay. Did I get them all? Okay, time! How did I do? See? Do you see how I handled that tricky situation? And I made a game out of it. Okay, so let's go back to the book. Let's think about how Sebastian handled his problems. Let's name a tricky situation. Name one for me. What was one of the problems that Sebastian faced in the book? Yes, absolutely. His mom said that he wasn't allowed to get a pet. Now, do you recommend Sebastian just going to an animal shelter and just grabbing every dog and cat that he sees in his sight? Exactly. No, that would be called stealing. So what's the solution? What did he do? What could he do? Absolutely. He can go to his friend's house and, borrow their pet for the day. And what I mean by that is just hanging out with his friend and the pet. He can pretend to have a pet. Yes, the stuffed animals. Good one. Now, do you remember the silly solution he had? He said he was going to exchange his baby sister in exchange for a pet. Now, we can't do that, but sometimes coming up with silly situations to handle your problems just makes you feel a little better. And sometimes it calms us down. Okay, let's name another problem Sebastian had in the book. Yes, he wasn't allowed to watch TV at a certain time. Now, do you recommend him going behind his parents' back and just turning on the television when they're not looking? No way, Jose. You want to know why? Because then his parents or guardian will probably say, okay, now you really can't watch TV for even a longer period of time since you disobeyed me. So that's not a good choice either. You got it. You could pretend to watch the show. Act it out good. Yes, the puppet show. You are on it. See? I think you get it. Okay, now, the true test is if I give you a scenario and let's see how you solve the problem. Okay, so just pretend that, the movies. Pretend that you wanted to watch a movie and you asked your parents for money to buy that favorite movie, but your mom just said, "Buddy, I just gave you $10 last week. I'm sorry, I don't have it to give you and I can't get it for you." What could you do to solve that tricky situation? How can you handle it? Absolutely! Pick a different movie to watch, good. What about you? Borrow it from a friend. See if they have that movie. Interesting idea. I get it. I've done that before. Yes, that's a good one too. Saving up enough money so that you could purchase it yourself using allowance money or birthday money or Christmas money, or maybe you get money for Kwanzaa or Hanukkah. You get it. These are all great ideas. You know, boys and girls, I think you are on to being able to handle your problems in a safe way, that is. I'm so proud of you. All right, friends, well, I had an amazing time handling tricky situations with you, and I hope you did too. Hopefully you feel just a little bit encouraged. And again, if you want to add this awesome book to your home collection, why don't you check out the description below and you can purchase this book by Wright, okay? All right, friends, well, I hope you have an amazing, most phenomenal, incredible day. Do something to make someone smile today, and I hope in return they do the same for you. Okay, friends, have a blessed day. Don't forget to smile. See ya. Hey, it's Miss Clark here. I'm so happy you were able to join us for Clark's Cozy Corner today. If you enjoyed yourself, do me a favor. Click that subscription button below and turn on the notification button. Why? Because I always want you to be able to join us and never miss a beat. Okay? When's a good time to do it? Right now. I'll wait. Did you do it? I'm waiting. Click and turn on. All right, awesome. Thank you. See? Wasn't that easy? Alrighty, see you tomorrow. Don't forget to smile.